Hi there, this is Roxanne Lessa with the Art Quilters Coach, and today I'm just going to show you how I did this pattern on my latest quilt, Star Nursery. And basically started out with a doodle, and I enclosed the shape similar to what I was quilting on my quilt. And it's basically just two patterns, a curlicue and some bubbles that nest together. And occasionally there's some other little fillers in there, but for the most part, that's what it is. I have a Superior Threads polyester 40 weight thread, and I have invisible thread in the bobbin. And so I'm going to show you what I've done so far already on my sample. And I'm going to carry on where I left off. I guess I'll start in here and then work my way back out. So let me get my chair to the right position and my trusty quilting gloves on. Okay, so I'm going to start over in this corner here. Bring my bobbin thread up. You can't see it, but it's up. And move that thread out of the way. And I'm going to take a few locking stitches. Very small stitches, and then I'm going to continue smoothly making little curvy bubbles. Sometimes I'll loop around into a bubble. Okay, now I have an option here. I can go ahead and outline this one. I think I'm going to do one more bubble, maybe two more bubbles, and then I'm going to come back out and make another curlicue on a sort of a stem. And when I hit the other one, I'm going to stop. And then I have an option of making another curlicue or making some bubbles. So I think I'll start out with some bubbles first. And you can vary the size of the bubbles. Just going to travel along the outside of that curlicue. They don't all have to be exactly the same. Okay, now I have this little area left to fill. So I'm going to come in here close to these bubbles, and I'm going to go out again, make a small circle, and then go all the way out again until I get to here. Always stop with your needle down. Make a slightly smaller one. Fill that area in with a bubble. And travel around. So you can go pretty much in any direction with either one of these patterns. Now if you kind of get stuck in the middle, you can come back out again with another loop. So I'm going to go loop around, and I'm going to loop around again. And that's pretty much how you do it. Because this is a variegated thread, when I was working before, I broke my thread for some reason, and so what I did was I pulled the thread until I found the matching color, and then I was able to join my broken stitches to a new line so that the thread color matched. Okay, now that's all I'm going to show you for today, but I'm going to show you how I end my stitching line. Of course, I've got my needle down. I'm going to pop it up. I'm going to drag the sandwich toward me, loop it with my finger, and come back to where I was. Put the needle down, bring it back up. Now you can see my bobbin thread there that I've pulled up. So I'm going to go ahead and trim all of those threads at the same time, get rid of my bobbin thread. And I've got a nice neat finish because I slowed down my stitches at the end so they're very tiny and they lock up. So you can see that, you can barely notice that there's an ending there. And then of course I'll go ahead and do the same thing with my starting stitches. So there you have it. You can create any kind of filler you want. Start with a doodle and then move it over to a sample like this until you get comfortable with it, and then take it into your quilting. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.